So as a reminder, my name's Megan. This is Forever Well, because we will be forever well, balance and core. And yes, you can hopefully do this class on your own, but reminder to do little things, especially over a break when you might not be exercising as much. Planks, tiptoes, squats, all the things, yeah? Okay, let's warm up our feet. Roll through, tiptoes, heels, and maybe a little more rocking forward, a little rocking back. And what you do, if you start to wobble a little bit, you just put your foot in front of you, get your balance. Fall gracefully, no falling. The poor woman who fell in my class is going to have surgery in her wrist, so I know, awful. Yeah, in my 2020 class, someone fell. All right, feet side to side, left or right. Feel your feet in space. Good, a single leg hold with no cue. So root one left foot, and then that right foot options, just keep your tiptoes down. Hover close to the earth or lift up a little higher. It's going to be weird with no music. Good, put that foot down. Other side. Will we be better concentrating or will we be worse because it's awkward and quiet? Can you hear our joints, our breathing? Good, put that foot down. All right, and then from there, mountain pose. So again, think about it from the ground up and take this with you even when you're walking outside. Press your feet down into the earth. Pull everything up, kneecaps up so your thighs are super engaged, super strong. And then think about the back of your body. Squeeze one cheek, then the other. So this should be tiring already, just the front and the back of the legs. Now pelvic floor, think about it, squeeze it, lift it up. And then find your six pack, starting the low all the way up. Squeeze it in, brace it. If you have to find that fake cough, go for it. So as we're doing that, keep that brace and now focus on that breath. Heart forward, shoulders back and down. Big inhale. Strong exhale. Send it out. When you send that breath out, you squeeze your belly button even harder to your spine. A couple more times. Big breath in. Strong exhale out. Don't forget about those glutes, those thighs. Good, one more. Good, bring a little ease into it. Roll those shoulders. And then from there we go back to another single leg hold with the cues of mountain. So root that left foot down. Right tiptoes hover or lift up. Maybe your hip bone comes up in front of that knee in front of your hip. And think about shoulders over hip bones. Press that foot down into the earth. Find strength in your glutes, in your quad. And focus on that breath. Good. And remember, as many times as you need to tap down, perfectly fine. 3, squeeze your belly harder. Send out all the old breath. 2, 1, good, put that foot down. I forgot to ask, is there anyone new today? No. Switch sides. Good, shift your weight, single leg mountain. Left toes, left foot off the ground or a little bit higher. So imagine yourself rooting down, coming up strong, tall, and that heart stays forward. Good. Hands can do whatever they need to do. Good, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, take a second, roll it out, take a breath. And then work your way down to your mat. A little bit of strengthening here so we use it when we stand up. Down to the mat, find your low back, press it into that mat. And we're going to have fingers by temples, elbows out wide. Right now, press, squish a grape with that low back, squish it down into the mat. Doesn't have to be uncomfortable, but we want that. Think about rolling a marble towards your belly button. Keep that engagement there and segment a crunch. We go up, up, up. Hold for that split second. Feel all the parts of your core working down, down, down. Good. These are slow. These are hard. Squeeze that belly button to your spine. Good. So it's not going to mean as much if your back arches or you let your belly pop out. Squeeze it in. Find that strength. Good. We got 5 more. Uh-oh. We're going to really hear our breathing today. 4. And now we'll have a record of how bad my counting is, my 5 seconds. 3. 2, we're going to switch it to a little faster crunch. Palms on your thighs, reaching for your kneecaps or reaching up and touching them. Good. You got 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a second. Good. From that full little crunch, we're going to our low belly. So knees come over hips. This is where we all start. Hands can be under your hips or out to the side. First option, alternating toe tap. One side, then the other. A little more, both feet at the same time, and you can tap a little further away. If you're looking for more, I want you to think about, back to that starting position, bottoms of your feet, stamp the ceiling, your hips come off, and then you toe tap. Good, and a little bit harder, zip those legs up. Keep them as one. Straight legs up, and then down to hover. This is tough. Again, remember, only 1 or 2 of these, you really start to feel. This is slow. I want you to use your low abs to lift up for 5. We'll hold at the top. In 4. Beautiful, you guys. This is a tough one. 3, 2, 1. Legs up, over, under. Just take a breather. If you want more core, start to drop both legs. It can be 45 degrees or heels 1 inch above the ground is the hardest. Press that low back down. Let's go. You've got 10. Big inhales through the nose and send it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good. In between, find if you want that full body stretch or squeeze the knees in. A breath to recover. And then place those feet on the mat, heels pretty close to your butt. We start modified bicycle. Left knee, right elbow down, in and down. A little more, send the leg out. Good, we're thinking about that back shoulder blade, lifting. The chest is twisting. 10 seconds. We're gonna hold one side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold one side, lift up 1 inch. And then back down, other side, hold, lift up, and back down. 10 seconds, a little bit speedier. Let's go. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and rest. Take a breath. Woo! Perfect. We're here. Let's do our little penguins. Palms facing up. Head, neck, and shoulders lift. Low back presses into the earth. Think about karate chopping that ankle bone, same side. And then think about crunching up that soda can on each side. Make it hard if you're doing it. Beautiful. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Good. And then when you're ready, we're going to go to our side plank. You're already down, so just turn to your left. Left forearm plank. Lots of ways we modify. Keep that elbow directly under your shoulder to support yourself. First way, your whole lower body stays on the ground. You squeeze your left obliques as hard as you can. Stay right here. Feel those at work. If you want a little more, come up to that left knee. We're still stacking right shoulder over left, right hip bone over left. If you're looking for a little more spice, you can stagger your feet or stack your feet. Good, so squeeze that low body, lift your left hip bones higher from the earth. And breathe. Every exhale, squeeze your belly button into your spine. Yay, you're more than halfway there. Squeeze harder. Don't hold your breath. Let's go. 10, 5, 4. Gently come down in 3, 2, 1. Woo, that's a little burner. Okay, flipping around. Same thing, other side. So align yourself up so that elbows under your shoulder. Maybe your whole low body stays on the ground. You can squeeze right here as hard as you can, or come up, modify on that knee, or lifting it up. Your choice. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to have proof if I don't check my watch for the 30 seconds. Good. Squeeze the right side of your body. Press that forearm into the earth. Beautiful. Focus on that inhale. You're halfway there. Blow that breath out. Good. Don't open up. Nice. You got 5. It's a slow 5. 4. Don't let your head peek forward or your butt peek back. In 3, we'll come down gentle. In 2, in 1, come down. Woo! Woo! Feels so good. Strong obliques. Last thing we're doing down here, let's fit in our plank. You can choose forearms, knees up or down, hands, knees up or down. So again, remember, set yourself up. You want shoulders over elbows over wrists. Wherever you are. Imagine you are in that mountain pose we just did standing. You're just vertical to the ground. A little modification, you tap your knees down. You're still squeezing your belly, your core, everything you can. Good, if you haven't started, let's go. And if you have, I'm so sorry. Good, find your breath. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your thighs. Maybe you even rock a little bit forward. Lift up a little bit from the earth. You're halfway there. If you need a break, you take one anytime, and you always can come back. Good. Breathing should be getting harder. Make it strong. Circle your mouth. Blow your old breath out. Good. You got final 10. Big inhales. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. If you want to sink your hips, take a breath. Roll your wrists. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good. 2 more breaths to recover. And when you're ready, work your way up to standing. If you need a longer recovery period, take one. Always join in when you're ready. Good. We're going to start in our little Pilates V. So feel free to bring your heels together, toes out. Find that mountain pose, shoulders over hips. Weight in your left foot. That right foot we lift and lower. You can lift and tap down every time. A little bit more, take out that tap. We lift. Good. So you're going to feel, hopefully, that left leg gets tired. And also your right quad gets tired. This is a strength move too. Good. 5 more. You can stay just doing this, or you can add holding it up, and we draw a circle with our heel. Switch directions of the circle. Hold still and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake it out, sway the hips. Good. Second side can be a little bit trickier because we already fatigued both sides. So you can start with that V again to give you an angle, and if you don't like it, start with your feet parallel, your choice. Find your good posture, left leg. Lift and lower. Tapping that ground can help you feel more connected to the earth. There it is. If you feel like you don't need that tap, take it out. Squeeze your 6-pack as this leg is moving. Good. Stay right here if you like this. Or feel free to hold it out. Draw a circle with your heel. Good, switch directions. And then maybe try that little pulse for 3, 2, squeeze your six-pack, and 1. Woo. Shake it out. Good. So just a little bit of warm up of those legs. Now a strength move. We're going to work on just a regular squat. So feet a little wider than hip bones. Thinking about putting your butt in a chair. Heart stays forward. Heart stays up. And then we stand. Press your hips forward and squeeze your glute muscles. So we sit and then we stand. Good. Right now, see if you can have all your body weight in your heels, so much so that your toes can lift up off the ground. Good. Perfect. Good, you guys. Next thing we're going to do, sticking with it, just taking out that full stand. 3, 2, 1. Halfway down, halfway up. All the way down, halfway up. All the way down, halfway up. Good. Keeping this pressure on. Weight in your heels, your toes are up, heart shining forward. Good. In 3, we're going to hold. In 2, 1, hold at your lowest. Hold perfectly still. Then we take it to pulsing. Move your butt 1 inch. Oh, we're going back to that perfectly still. Freeze. Find your breath. Keep your breath going. You can do this. And pulse. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand. Oh, goodness. From there, we're going to have a little bit more dynamic squat. We're going to squat and then a leg raise. Squat, other side leg raise, right? So again, you don't need to go super far down. It can work the same, just doing a little baby squat. So squat where it works for you. Leg up. Other leg up. Try and go slow when you have that knee up, sticking that landing. That's the tough part, right? And maybe you don't lift your leg as high. Feel free to just lift it a little bit. Your choice. If you're feeling like you need more spice, go up to a tiptoe. Squat. Woo! Squat. Tiptoe. Hold it for 1 second. Maybe it's too early in the morning for spice. Keep it going. You've got 10 more seconds. Keep going with that breath. You've got 5. Perfect. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go up to your tiptoes. Hold up, 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 up. Stay up there. Maybe add some arm movements. Squeeze your glutes. Little pulses. So fun. 5, 4. Stay up on those tiptoes. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, shake it out. Good job, everybody. Good. Next one, we're keeping with that alternating knee lift each side, but we're adding that strong press down with our hands. So standing dead bug, right? So this is where you can start. If you need a little more, hands up, we press down. There is a ton of pressure here. Pressing down. So if my hands aren't here, I'm actually driving my knee up, but it doesn't look like it. You can see my arm muscles are really working here. I'm pressing this leg down, 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 but I'm driving it up. This is not easy. Good. You can have those hands start high and then come down. Good. Squeeze your six-pack as you're doing this. Blow that breath out. This should be hard. This is not easy. Good. You've got 5, 4. We're going to hold one leg up. 3. Doesn't matter which one. 2, 1. Hold up. Push down harder, harder, harder. 4, 3. We're going to switch the other side. 2, 1. Isn't that fun? I snuck that in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet down. Woo! Perfect. From there, if you would like, feel free to grab a weight. We're going to just do some of our basic strength moves with that one leg up. If that's not comfortable for you with that leg up, toe or hover. Otherwise, root that left foot down, weight in the right hand. That right knee, no, sorry, let's do weight in the left hand. Right knee can come up where it works for you. Find your mountain pose. And then think about that bicep curl. Squeeze. Pretend it's 100 pounds. You can do this with an invisible weight too. Make that resistance. Perfect. Water bottles, shoes, yoga blocks, it all works. Notice your posture. Stay focused. Stay right here if you like this. Otherwise, we're going to shift to that shoulder press. So we curl and then up and down. Not lifting our shoulder up to our ear. Keep that space. Good. If you want a little more, pulse that leg at a different speed than the shoulder press. Woo! So much going on. You've got this. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a second. Yeah, wiggle it out, shake it out. Remember, when your doctor, your PT asks you to stand on one leg, it's going to be easy because you can do all that. Shift the weight. Shift your single leg mountain. Right foot roots down. Still rising in that mountain. Left toes down. A little bit up or higher up. Bicep curl. So right now I want you to think about your pelvic floor. Lift it, squeeze it. Your six pack from the very bottom up to the very top. And your breath. You have all this strength in the middle of your body. Use it. Notice it. Good. You can just keep doing this bicep curl or take it to a shoulder press. It's just a little bit trickier because that weight's a little higher. Good. Beautiful. That's good. And then take it to that pulse if you want. Just another thing to think about. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who wants to pulse and pulse at the same time, right? That's what I do. All right, good. We did a lot for the front. Now, of course, we're going to the back. We need to be balanced. Flamingo. So you'll root your left foot down. Right toes can stay on the ground, and I want you to find the back of your leg and squeeze that muscle. A little more. Lift up so this is a 90-degree angle. Flex that back foot. Weight or invisible weight or yoga block can be at the chest. So stay right here. Squeeze your glutes. Maybe add that chest press forward and back. You're keeping your shoulders right over your hip bones. The more you need to tap down, the more that gives your body that reminder that that's the right thing to do if you're losing your balance. Good. Keep pressing and pulling back or hold it out. Stay here or add some movements. Figure eights. Woo! Circle. Drive a steering wheel. Whatever you want. Oh, man. You feel stuff happening here, yeah? Yes. Sometimes I feel like I'm Canadian. I'll say stuff. I say, yeah. Afterwards. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that foot down. Beautiful. Take a second. Shift your weight. Same thing, other side. Remember, if that just was too much and you didn't feel really safe, you didn't feel balanced, start with your toes down. It's a great place to be. I want you to connect with the back of your thigh. Feel that strength in your back body, your glutes, and then feel free to add the weights. So again, is it bad if you lose your balance and your foot comes down? No, because why? That's what you want your body's reaction to be. So you're literally practicing it here, and that's a good thing. You can keep pressing and pulling or hold out. Flex that butt. Keep still or add some movements. You got it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Feel free to put that down. Put that weight down. Get a sip of water. Sway your hips. All right. We're going to practice now that little chair pose. So again, chair pose is different for everybody. So decide how far down you want to go. You think about weight in your heels, just putting your butt in a chair. Keep that spine tall. You can go down a little or a lot, doesn't really matter. So when I have my people squat, I always like toes up, but we're going to practice shifting our weight, so you're going to need your foot down. So if your toes are up, you can put them down. So have your brain think about it first, all the weight in your left foot. Right heel up. You might stay there, or you might lift that foot up 1 inch or a little bit more. Feel what that does to your left quad, right? Put that foot down, balanced, and now shift your weight. Left heel up, maybe left foot up. Ooh, so much strength. That ankle is getting so strong. Good. Couple more times, shift on your own. We're going slow. We're moving through quicksand. Good. Walking, we need to be able to shift our weight well. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Good. And then along that line, more shifting, practicing that tapping back. So feel free to stay standing and just alternate tap backs. Alternate tap backs. If you want more, you get a little lower. We're in this sort of lunge, nose over toes. That foot lifts up, taps back. Keep that tap back really light. Good. Some people like to start moving their arms. Some people like to extend their arms. Your choice. Good. In 5, we go to one side only. So I hope you haven't been doing one side only. We know that happens sometimes. Good. In 3, 2, 1, right side only, back and forth. Press that left foot into the earth. Think about nose over toes. Good, so back that torso up. Perfect. Stay right here. Maybe you make that back tap even lighter. Maybe that foot floats. Maybe you turn it into a knee drive. Woo, maybe, 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 right? These are all maybes. Nobody has to do anything. So if you find this to be easy, it's not going to improve your balance. So I want it to be hard. That's how you get better, yes? 5, we're going to hold that right leg back. In 3, in 2, in 1, right leg back. Wherever you are, you can just hold it there, squeeze your glute, or those toes lift up off the earth. Maybe you pulse that heel. Maybe that torso comes down a little bit more. Back body is squeezed and strong for 5. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo-wee. We got to even out. So I heard, okay. It's like, okay, I can do this. All right, so remember, if that exhausted you too much, that you don't feel super stable, take it to standing. This is still great fall prevention. Otherwise, a little lower, left foot back and forward. Whew. Press that right foot into the ground. Feel strong and stable. Add arms if you want. Sometimes they just do their own thing. And then make that back tap a little lighter if you want. And maybe you turn that into that knee lift. Press that right foot down. This right quad really feels this, right? Oh, yeah. Woo. Good. In 5, that left leg will stay back. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg back. Toes can stay on the ground, or maybe they find a little teeny lift or a little bigger lift. And we pulse. Back body super strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, sway it out. Take a second. Sip of water. Good, we get a little breather, a little tree pose. So tree pose can feel less strenuous than some of these moves, but it's still super beneficial, right? So root your left foot down. Right toes can turn out a little or to the side, perpendicular. Is that the right word? Perpendicular. Or heel on the foot, ankle, or maybe on your leg. Yep. So root that left foot down. When you keep your hands closer to your body, it's a little bit easier. So arms down, hips, heart. If you feel steady, maybe you grow one arm as a branch. Maybe both. Maybe none. And remember, trees are moving. Trees fall all the time. Then they pop right back up, right? So if you have to put that foot down, no big deal. You can sway your arms on purpose, or maybe you need to sway them. Your choice. And again, if this feels too easy, gaze going up is a little bit harder. Eyes closed is the biggest challenge. Or if we want to do our little trick, our one-eyed tree. Maybe, maybe not. 3, 2, 1. Good. Both feet down. Take a breath. Shake it out. Same thing, other side. Shift your weight. Find those roots. You're in a mountain pose. It's just with one leg. Left toe out a little bit more. Set yourself up. This is about opening up that hip. Add an arm or not. Or maybe your tree, you look side to side. Good. Come back to your breath. Notice it in your chest, in your belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I also only wear one contact, so when I do this, I can't see any of you. When I do this, it's fine. Good. Sway the hips. Beautiful. From there, let's get our tightrope walking in. Remember, your tightrope can be the size of your foot, or widen it out, and you can do heel to big toe. So we start usually by looking down. I want you to find that heel exactly in front of your toes in space. Know where they are. Good. Maybe 4 or 5 steps forward, and then same amount back. We are still in a mountain pose. So if you're on a black mat that's squishy, that's even more challenging. So feel free to go to the side of it, to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take a second. Beautiful. We'll do that a second time. You can do it the same way or add a little movement, add a little challenge by twisting your torso or just your gaze. So same thing, adding in a little swing first, moving that leg in space, and then bringing that heel still precisely right in front of the toes. Again, we usually start by looking. We have to see where those toes are. Maybe taking that away, keeping the gaze straight ahead, or even looking to a side. Is this really? This is crazy. Yeah, no, don't walk on a tightrope blind. Good, we're gonna hold one foot in front of the other in 3, 2, 1. Good, press your feet down into the earth. Squeeze your glutes, shoulders over hip bones. Feel free to add a little bit of movement. Add a little bit of sway. The arms can move, the gaze can go up or to the side. In 5 seconds, we'll bring that back foot forward. Challenge yourself here. 3, 2, 1. Back foot forward, root it down. It's okay if we fall off the tightrope. We're fine. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo, so good. Okay, we're good. We got 10 more minutes. Just have to think of our must-dos. All right, let's find that little airplane. So we're going to find our tall spine, our mountain pose. I want the weight in your left foot. As torso goes forward, right heel goes back. So again, think of this as your core. I want it squeezed. Maybe you feel comfortable going down a little bit more. Again, remember, hands can stay close to your body. In an airplane, they can go back. If you're wanting something more, feel free to hold the arms out long. So you're dabbling in this warrior three and then coming back to that standing. Good. 10 more seconds, and we're going to hold it forward as best you can. Perfect. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Torso forward. It might be forward 1 inch, and you just move your arms. Maybe you're down close to parallel. Pretend you have a weight in one hand. Transfer to the other side for 5. Square your hip bones down for 4. For 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that got a loud. That got a loud reaction. Take a second. We're going to even out. Other side. Remember why I love this move? Because when someone tripped on a sidewalk, which are awful, right? Those cracks, she went forward and she squeezed her core and stayed up versus falling, which no one would want that. That's a terrible thing, right? So shift your weight, right side, and then just practice. Maybe it's just a teeny bit, just a little rock forward and back, torso forward, leg back. Maybe you feel like testing the waters. You just go a little bit further. Good. And then, yeah, adding the arms if you feel comfortable. Of course, never feeling pressure to. Doesn't really matter. This side's harder for me. Good. We'll hold it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your version wherever that may be. You have this heavy weight. Lift it out and then transfer to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take a second, take a second. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're getting there. We got our high lunge. We're going to practice that transfer of weight. So feel free to use a yoga block if you really want to, or you can use the invisible one. So a high lunge, crescent lunge, left foot forward, right foot back. Again, a little bit easier. Stay standing up and just kind of move your arms. Keep that body totally upright. Otherwise, feel free to add a bigger bend. That left knee over left ankle. Good. Good. Keeping those shoulders over those hip bones. Perfect. Good. Switch directions of the transfer. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up. We're thinking about moving our block or our hands to the numbers on the clock. So up to the 12, over to the 1, over to the 2, 1, 12, 11, 10. Little baby movements, little bigger, little pulse, and a lift. That's it. Good. Now, 5 seconds. We're coming back to a hold. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. You can bring them in front of you, into your chest. We can practice a little twist. Again, maybe it's a micro twist, or maybe it's a bigger twist. Ooh, do you feel your left quad? Yeah. Good. 5 more seconds. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Baby steps coming in. That's the hardest part, I think. Whew. Not the hardest part, but it's hard after the hard parts. Sway the hips. Take a second. Let's even out. Right foot forward, left foot back. Remember, if you want to take it a little easier, just stay in the split stance. Just smaller movements. A little more, a little deeper. Feel free to transfer from hand to hand. Of course, you never need to. Good. Press that right foot into the earth. Good. Switch sides. Switch directions. You guys know. You're so smart. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold up. Little pulses. Maybe those little oblique sides. Good, staying low, up. Thinking of that clock. 3, 2, then we'll bring our arms straight down. 1, keep them out here, or bring them in, little micro twists or bigger twists. I like to inhale when I open my arms up, getting big. Exhale back to the center. You have 5. Woo, you have 4. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Woo, baby. Come in from that. Take a second. You can put your yoga block down. Good. We're going to work on those obliques again. So you're between 2 panes of glass. You can't go forward. You can't go back. Doesn't that sound lovely? It's like torture. But we're going to hold this squat, and we're going to crunch. Right elbow towards right leg. Center. Left elbow towards left leg. Good. So you have to squeeze your core in for this to work. Could you crunch a Coke can? Yes, is the answer. Yes, that's the answer. Good. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Same thing, that dynamic movement, similar, but now cross body in front. So we squat, right elbow, left knee, squat, left elbow, right knee. So you can make it a baby squat. I want that chest turning. It's facing one direction, then it's facing the other direction. Squeeze that belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a second. Roll those shoulders. Take a breath. Take a sip of water if you need to. Bend your knees. Let that torso fold forward. Let it just dangle for a moment. Whew. Well done. Good. From there, you're going to have to plank on your own. You have a 1-minute plank homework because somehow we're running out of time. But from there, let's work our way down to our grand finale. Everyone's favorite, dead bugs. Okie dokie. So roll on that back. I want that low back squished down. Knees over hip bones. Battle between your low body and your upper body. You are physically pressing your knees towards your face and physically pressing your legs away. So it looks like there's not a lot going on, but I want that tension. Head, neck, and shoulder can be down. Press that low back down, or it can be up. Start to really press harder. Find some shake. Good. This is an isometric hold. We're staying here for 5 seconds before we go to one side. 4 seconds. Squeeze that pelvic floor, low belly in. 3, 2, start to press left hand and left thigh even harder. 2 again. 1, extend right leg or right arm or both. Use your core to bring it in. We have 5. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that tension back, right thigh, right hand. 5 seconds here. 4, 3, squish that grape with your low back. 2, 1, start on your left side. Maybe leg, maybe arm, maybe both. Whoo! Feel how hard it is as it extends out, and then your strong core brings everything back in for 3. For 2, we go back to that iso hold. 1, you can do it. Press even harder. 5 seconds. 3, take those hands by your side. Start pumping your arms. Perfect. Stay here for the final 5. A little more. Extend your legs. Maybe they lift. Maybe they hover. Hardest move. Arms overhead. Scoop that belly out. Hollow body hold. You have 10 seconds till you're done. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently rest. Woo! Take a couple big, Nourishing breaths in. Again, feel if you like to stretch out or squeeze your legs in. Sometimes windshield wipering those knees can feel nice on that low back, or staying for a little twist. Take a few moments for recovery. Good, just notice how you feel. All that strength you just built. Keep it with you as you leave your mat. If you would like, you can bring your hands together at heart center. Take a moment, think of something positive to say about yourself and your body. Think about how awesome it is, how strong it is, how hard you just worked. Focusing on that. We'll end with one more collective breath. Inhale, arms out, up, reach up, grab some good. Bring it down, seal some good in. Send some good out into the world. My honor to lead each and every one of you. Namaste. Good work, everyone. Let me know if you have questions or comments. You did good.